Hey, Shrek, still feeling so good about Malay? Of course not. Let's talk about Malay. Javier Malay, the chainsaw-wielding man with the best hair. I've never seen a good photo of this guy. Anyway, that's the surprised look on his face when people don't like that he rug pulled people in another presidential crypto scheme. God damn it. There was a Libra token that he promoted on his Twitter. Now, I'll give you his side of events. Somebody approached him, said he's running an Argentinian business, said this crypto stuff works and it's good for the future and good for investment in Argentina. And if you promote it on your Twitter channel, it'll be good for all of us. But what it was a crypto rug pull. And it was such a massive rug pull because of this guy's pretty big audience. You know, I think it hit 4 billion market cap at the peak and then rug pulled to nothing. Yeah, he basically got hawk tuahed. Let me see if I can find the chart. Libra chart. I Googled Libra chart and it's all like horoscopes. Astrology chart reading for Kamala Harris. Did it predict she would win? Kamala Harris's rising sign is trendy Gemini. Kamala is Brad. Damn, how did she not win with it? I don't understand. Javier Malay, Libra. Anyway, he's facing a fraud probe, okay? He's denying wrongdoing, basically saying, I didn't know. And it's possible he didn't know. I don't know how much him or someone like Trump actually knows about crypto or knows what's happening. But that, to me, is not an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the office of the president at least used to mean something and would require a real level of care around this kind of thing. And this is a massive level rug pull. And to me, it's so disappointing. I just find it to be really, there's no good. You can't even make an argument that it was for some kind of cause. It's just scamming people for personal wealth. Those who entered there voluntarily knew what they were getting into. As volatility traders, they understood the risk involved. Yeah. It's like in a different era, it's just classical fraud. Everyone knows it's fraud, doesn't make it better. Do people even pretend it's for something good anymore? I think this one was supposed to be for like supporting Argentinian businesses, but obviously it didn't do anything. It collapsed immediately. And just to be clear, I want everyone to understand, I feel like when we talk about crypto, people kind of don't, it's not complicated. I make a fictional token called Brandon Bucks, and I own 80% of it. And then I use my popularity and my platform and my hype to make people think that this is gonna go to the moon. That's basically it. And of course, a lot of people are attracted because they've seen someone else get rich off crypto. They buy Brandon Bucks. And then as the value goes up, I dump my 80% holdings. Some people who buy right here may make money, but most people will lose money, and I'm almost guaranteed to make money. It's almost like I'm running like a scam lottery where I take a huge cut of the winnings. And like I pay out some to some people and most people lose. There's nothing deeper than that. And so doing it is like, I think, a black mark on yourself morally. I don't buy into the idea that like, hey, they know the risks, whatever. I'm scamming other people that want to scam people. Like, it's not a good way to make your fortune, except for Brandon Bucks, which are real and are awesome. So I'll say I'm disappointed. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed. But I'll follow the trial. They're doing an anti-corruption probe. Obviously, got people up in arms. It's the first thing I've seen where it's got like a lot of people just like up in arms because a lot of people lost money. How do taxes on crypto work? Is it similar to other capital gains? Yeah, my understanding it's the same. It's the same as other capital gains. If it's under a year, it's income. If it's over a year, it's capital gains. But it might have some unique things for over a year. Who buys your 80%? The people that are buying it, that are buying it. So when you limit the supply, when you hold 80% back and only do 20%, it makes it easier for the price to rocket up because you've created artificial scarcity. There's fewer tokens and everyone is bidding because you've created like this FOMO, this rush. So it makes the price go up really high. As that price is reaching a frenzy and everyone's buying in, that's when you're dumping your 80% onto the market. It's a stacked deck where you almost guarantee, because you're inventing something that you own. It has no value and you're making it up. And so you got your 80%. Yeah, you got it for free, essentially free. Yeah, you just created it. You invented it. So it's not a cool thing to do is what I'm trying to say. Trump coin's not a cool thing to do. Melania coin's not a cool thing to do. Libra coin's not a cool thing to do. Anyone, any celebrity at all who's ever done a crypto scheme, except for me in 3 years when I want to go on vacation. Every one of them is a scam. It's a scam, dude. What's insane, and I think Dave Portnoy revealed this by leaking some DMs, is that a really common scam nowadays is that a crypto pumper will offer to set up the whole thing for you. They'll pay you a huge upfront fee, and they will give you plausible deniability that you got hacked. They will say, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna post on your account, we're gonna push it We're going to make a quick rug pull, and then we're going to let you say you got hacked. And like Dave Portnoy leaked his DMs where they were offering him this. They were like, hey, we're going to pretend hack you, pay you a bunch of money. That way your reputation isn't ruined, but we all make money. And that calls into question a bunch of recent hackings. Like, for example, the Breaking Bad star, Hank, Dean Norris. There's a very real chance Dean Norris took a big payout to fake being hacked. It's pretty fucked up. And so, you know, I know that we're entering, and I've talked about this a lot, we're entering into like a real era of every man for himself, total grift. Sorry to laugh at it, but it is crazy. We're entering into a real, like, you just got to get yours. The world is PvP, but it's still unfortunate. And I want you to know, I want you to trust your gut. When somebody pulls a crypto rug pull, they benefited. They did it to fuck over people for money. It's not, how is this different from subbing to you to avoid ads? I don't even know where to begin with this question. How is a voluntary transaction where you subscribe to me to avoid ads the same as a crypto rug pull scam? No, guys, I was hacked to add the subscribe button. Dan Clancy hacked me to add the sub button. Guys, I didn't even make any money off these subs. It was I've been scammed. How much worse would you consider these people compared to people who promote gambling? What an interesting scale. What an interesting scale. I would say significantly worse, because here's the thing. I think that crypto rug pulling, if you really actually look into the like securities laws we have on the books, is illegal. It's like when Uber was paying people less than minimum wage, and it was because it was new, and they were like, it's different, it doesn't count. It's like sometimes tech will come along and do the exact same thing that has been normal for a long time, but they'll just not follow the law because it's new, and everyone just goes with it, and then they get big enough to, you know what I'm saying? This happens a lot. Crypto is just that. Crypto is just securities fraud at scale, really. It's not like special. And so I think crypto rug pulls are way worse. Gambling, you know, whether you agree with it's legal or not, it is legal. And major sports leagues are promoting it nonstop. So it's hard to tell a creator. I don't do this. I don't take the sponsorships I get offered, but I really don't feel a deep like anger. If Jimmy High Roller takes a DraftKings sponsorship, it's gonna be like, I'm gonna wag my finger at him while he's watching the NBA and seeing Kevin Hart every night do draft. It doesn't like, it feels, what's the point? So I don't, I'm not a big judger. You know, also I find there to be a big difference between a private citizen, like the kid doing thanks for the 20 bandos, and a president. What annoys me so much about presidential rug pulls, Trump coin, Libra, is that the office of the presidency is like, millions of people of your country have endowed you with some authority, some power, some reputation. They believe in you. And it's like, it shouldn't be an opportunity to like have eyes turn to dollar signs and grift, you know? It's like, it should be an opportunity to like think, wow, this is we don't live very long on this earth. I've been given an extremely rare opportunity to make people's lives better. And I don't feel that. I don't feel that from, I feel that like it's like a you got mine. Too woke? Yeah, maybe too woke. Maybe I'm just being woke. Yeah, BG, we talked about this, Beji. I have talked about this, but I'll repeat my position. You are telling me that Canada has changed drastically, and that because of Trump's pressure, Canada is now united behind the Liberal Party, and that Mark Carney is gonna sweep the election and Polyev is doomed. And I'm telling you, I don't believe you. We'll find out. If my prediction is wrong and they don't win, crazy. But I've seen polls. I saw polls for Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? What I'm telling you is I'm very confident. I remain extremely confident that Polyev will win that election. I have no doubt, but we'll find out. You know, the election will arrive and we'll know. And I will apologize if I'm wrong. Why apologize your prediction? I mean, I'm not gonna, well, I'll say I'll apologize for dismissing your polls claims. I'm not gonna apologize for a prediction. Predictions are predictions, but I will apologize for I'm just dismissing them because I don't believe them. I'm very confident in that prediction, but we'll see.